How was the bar?
Oh, it was boring as fuck, dude. I went there because I was bored. I went there and played skee ball.
Your favorite show, the Marcus and Dan podcast.
Now you're lying.
The Marcus and Dan podcast show? Probably going to be top 10 within a week.
Remember when you guys were talking about that Asian guy? They sucked people off at the bar?
The high pressure sucking, he works with his throat muscles.
I got two friends that are named Dan, and they're both crazy as fuck.
It was like you were having a full-on affair, but still sleeping with me.
We put him on a boat, that's cheaper.
Put him on a boat? What?
Well, okay, we are back for episode 17, I think, this time.
I think it's called 1-7, it's not 17 anymore.
Okay,
we're because you know what? Want to know why I know this?
No, tell me.
Because my buddy Cash Gennaro in Colombia, he goes 17. His exact words are 17, motherfucker. You ain't 17, bitch. And I go, I know that, but we're on episode 17. He goes, motherfucker's called 1-7, homie. And I was like, whoa, okay. So Cash Gennaro in Colombia says it's 1-7 now.
1-7. Okay, but that's true because I was listening during my week of vacation to another podcast called the Dan and Kobe podcast. And they also, each episode start out saying 1-7 or 2-9 instead of 29 and 17. So probably you do that in the podcast world. I didn't know that.
No, but they're not gangsters like Cash Gennaro.
Nobody's gangsters Cash Gennaro.
Oh, I was talking. The funny thing is, so Marcus, right before I was talking to you today, so you know, I went out and hung out for a little bit, played a little skee ball. So I was talking to Cash on my way home, walking home, and he goes, "Man, what are you fuckers doing?" And I was like, "Listen to the new podcast. You got a huge shout out." And he goes, "By who?" I said, "By Marcus, man. Marcus fucking said you're the lady killer, homeboy."
Exactly.
And he goes, "What does that mean?" He goes, "He saw your video, dog." And he goes, "You saw that video?" And I was like, "Come on. You send it to me. I'm going to send it to all my friends. And you're going to send it to Marcus and Stod. And hence, you got to get on this podcast ASAP. But probably not going to be video-esque, but we can make something work for you."
Yeah, sure. You have to be a guest because we've been talking a lot of Cash lately on this episodes we've been doing.
It's because he's in Colombia. I mean, if you have a friend in Colombia, you have to talk about him. I mean, if Benji was in Colombia, I'd talk about it. Benji just goes to, like, Paris, and then he sits around and drinks wine. I mean, not a cool story, nothing fun. I mean, Cash goes to
Colombia.
Cash goes to Colombia, goes to gringo parties, goes and moves in with a French girl and a Colombian girl, and just lives the life up. I mean, come on.
I know, that's true. And but also, what is Stod's friend Randy also went to Colombia a couple of weeks ago. But he went to what's the hometown of Pablo Escobar?
Medellin,
bitch. I think he even went to the grave of Pablo Escobar and went to the prison he had having up in the mountains.
The one he made by himself, and he had hippopotamuses.
Exactly.
And the funny thing is, in Colombia now, they have a hippopotamus problem because Pablo Escobar imported so many hippopotamuses into the country that and as soon as the jail got broken into and everything got loose, the hippopotamus is bred, and now there's hippopotamus problem, and they kill so many people every year.
I love Pablo Escobar.
Oh, he's a gangster.
He's a gangster, but I mean, did you see the Netflix show about him?
Oh, yeah, I've seen Narcos.
Narcos, yeah. And probably they spaced up a little bit, but still, I mean, I see some documentaries. He was a funny guy.
Oh, he's an entertaining character. I mean, he had so much real estate in America, and then all of a sudden they're like, wait, this isn't looking too well right now there, guys. It's because
everything bought with drug money.
Weird. So you're giving a lot of money to America, but something isn't looking right.
But
so
wasn't he on the list of one of the most richest people in the world?
Forbes put him as number one.
Yeah,
he was making. Yeah,
that's insane. And like, where did the money come from? Drug money, cocaine.
Well, did you see today as Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, became the richest guy in the world today over Bill Gates?
Oh, he did?
He surpassed them just today because Amazon stock went up so high. And the funny thing is, both those companies are based in Seattle. What do you got going on in Oslo right now? You're the richest man in the world there?
No, but I know that we had in Sweden because Ingvar Kamprad, the founder of IKEA.
Oh, yes, he's rich as hell.
Yeah, but the thing is that with him the thing with IKEA is that they can't measure his fortune in any way because they don't know how much money he has.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's rich.
Yeah, because he made something with a company, so it's in the family instead of a.
It's private. Private,
it's private, exactly.
Held.
So they assume he's one of the top 5 richest people in the world. And that was a couple of years ago. I don't know now, but because they don't know how much money that old man has.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't even realize that. I never even thought about IKEA, but totally at the same time, as you're saying this, Marcus, he is probably top 5, no matter what.
And he's rich as hell, and he still lives in Sweden in a small cabin. He driving a shitting car, and looks like a hobo.
So he's exactly like how Stott is.
Exactly.
Fat, ugly, lives in a little shack by the beach, and
rich as hell.
And has all his clothes at his mom's house.
Exactly, and probably rich as hell.
But rich as fuck. Oh well.
Pablo Escobar, yeah.
Well, hey, Cash Dinero, please become the new Pablo Escobar, because me and Marcus want to move in. I mean,
exactly.
Hey, if you do it, I want first floor of the mansion. Which floor do you want? Second or third?
I want to have a third because I want to have the view.
Okay, well then, perfect. There we go. Cash Dinero, we called you out. Make that money, son. Make that money.
Make it happen, Cash. And when you're ready, you are welcome into the show to tell us the news and the story and your life in Colombia.
Okay, so what I think we should do, though, I'm gonna call him up and after this episode, and I'm gonna make sure this gets done. Let's have him on. Let's try to get him on next week.
Yeah, you have to, because they sure have internet in Colombia, so we can just get on Skype, and I want to have him on the show to tell him about his life right now in Colombia.
Exactly. All right, deal. We're doing this. Next week, Cash Dinero is our guest. It's good because it's Marcus and Dan with friends, correct?
Exactly.
Perfect. So, all right, Marcus, I'll make it happen.
Good.
Okay.
Well, this is a fun thing, but this is the first time we are recording while it's morning in Oslo and late night in Seattle. So it's your time this time to stay up late, and my time to be just woken up, because that's my voice is a little bit grumpy, and so I got a bunch of coffee next to me here.
Well, do you understand that most of the time I'll do whatever you want to? I tell you this. If you want to make it work like this, I can do it. But sometimes I get pretty drunk on the weekend, so it doesn't work.
Well, that's true. And today it's an excuse. It works today because I got a vacation, so I don't need to go to work. But otherwise,
exactly.
I need to go really, really, really early to record it this way.
Yeah, if we're doing it this way always, I could do it at 10 o'clock at night, and you're getting up at 6 a.m. But you don't want to do that.
No, not every day. But it's nice for one time. Get up. But we did the same when I was in Japan. So it's good to have it now and then.
So my next question is for you, Marcus. So I guess let's break off everything we're talking about right now, and let's break it down to, you're still on vacation right now, aren't you?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So how was the rest of your holiday over in Denmark?
It was good. It actually didn't feel like I had vacation because we just been busy and driving from A to B. We just been driving almost.
Okay, so you didn't do it. So, as we talked last episode, you drove from Stockholm to Denmark, and then you were in Denmark. So last time I talked to you, you were in Denmark. What did you do in Denmark? What were your highlights of Denmark? Let the viewers know what's going on.
The viewers, the listeners, gonna know. I always, when I go to Denmark,
the listeners. Sorry.
yeah, always when I go to Denmark, the best moment is to go to Natasha's grandma to have lunch.
Okay, why is that?
Because Danish lunch, it's a lot of herring and like small dishes.
Okay, I hate herring, but whatever.
I love herring, and it kind of reminds me of
Marcus. You also love Brother Toya's mouth on your wiener, so there's no difference. I mean, herring, Brother Toya. What's the difference in your mind?
Exactly, but that's the kind of food that I love, and they have the same food we have in Sweden during Christmas and all that holidays. But what I love, so I never eat breakfast before I go up to the grandma and having lunch, and this lady is 84 years old.
Okay.
Always when you get there, doesn't matter which time it is, it's gonna be beer on the table, and it's gonna be a bottle of Aalborg Toffel Akevitt schnapps.
Okay. So you're telling me if you showed up any time of the day, she's gonna give you a beer no matter what?
Yes.
How did she get beer? She's 84 years old. How did she go to the store?
But she got help to go to the store.
But she always has beer.
She always have beer and always a full bottle of hard liquor, schnapps in the fridge. But she doesn't drink it by herself. She doesn't drink at all. Only wine now and then. But in Denmark, it's such a tradition with beer and with hard liquor snaps. You have it all the time.
No. That's impressive, though.
All the time.
Very impressive. So,
and they they call it the snaps call a little one.
Okay.
Ain't you gonna have a little one? No, I'm driving. Well, you can take a little one.
Did you take a little one?
I took the little one.
And a big one?
And a little one too.
And another little one?
No, I just had one little one and had 3 beers.
Do you use a drive?
I drive.
After 3 beers and a little one?
Yeah, but we was there for probably 4 hours.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
See,
and it's small beers, and also the limit for driving in Denmark is 0.5.
Oh, it's a lot higher.
Yeah, and we got 0.2 in Norway, and I think you guys have 0.8. Yeah, it's stupid driving in the influence of alcohol, so don't do that.
Unless you're on the golf course.
Unless you're on a golf course, then it's okay.
Thank you.
That makes golf a whole lot more fun to do.
Oh, I love how you said whole.
Yeah. No, so no, that's the best part of being in Denmark, I think.
Well, it sounds like you had a great time, though. I mean, did you have good stories to tell you? Any good stories to tell the viewers or anything like that, or the listeners?
No, the best story is about Natasha's grandma, 84 years old, always serving snaps and beer.
That's always good. I mean, I would always want snaps and beer at the same time. I mean, if I took a snap and a beer at the same time, I'd probably run to the bathroom and throw up.
Well, you did during the wedding week. You had a snaps here when you had to sing that Swedish song.
Oh, that was gross. And that was awesome.
And that's the same kind of snaps we get when we go to Denmark. That's the thing we're drinking.
Oh, see, the snaps that we're drinking is like peppermint schnapps. It's like it tastes like mint. So I'm like, okay, it's fine.
Okay, but the thing we have here, if you're gonna break it down easy, it's a kind of just a plain alcohol booze flavored with herbs and different kind of herbs.
Sounds horrible.
It's horrible, but it's really good to food.
I trust you.
Yeah.
If you tell me it's good, I believe it.
I gotta bring you a bottle next time I get over. I'm gonna bring you a bottle of the Swedish famous Ope Andersen Akevitt.
I'll give you a bottle of this famous thing called Jack Daniels then too. It's really famous in America if you didn't know.
We can switch. You can spend your whole night drinking the Ope Andersen Akevitt, and I can spend my night drinking the Jack Daniels.
the same thing you've been drinking your whole life, which is funny.
Exactly. But it was a long time ago I was drinking Jack Daniels now.
You haven't drank it recently?
I haven't.
Oh,
Getting old, bitch.
Well, I've never said you weren't old, but I'm saying I'm old too. Good Lord, what the fuck is wrong with us? We're just old people now.
I don't know.
It's like we're doing like home. It's like we're going to Home Depot every weekend.
Exactly, but that's
You don't
life,
have Home
I
Depot,
guess.
but you don't have Home Depot there.
No.
So another thing, Marcus. Okay, so you're still on vacation.
Yes.
Oh, sorry,
yeah.
holiday. So let's break it back down to this, since that story was amazing, absolutely amazing.
I know it was amazing, but it was a funny thing, I hope.
It was chuckable. Chuckable.
Well,
we laughed. We all laughed. Ha ha ha. There we
ha
go.
ha 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 ha.
See.
Yeah.
Where's the Stod when we need him, just so we can make fun of him?
I don't know. I also want to have Stod as a guest in our show, but that probably is going to wait a long time.
Oh, it'd be like years.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Stod. Get in here. Get your ass on the show.
Oh, he probably wants his ass on the show, probably more than anything.
His white, skinny ass.
Brother Toy would love it.
Brad Toya would love your white, skinny ass.
So yeah. Oh, what should we talk about next? Should we talk about Toya and Rogan, or should we talk about your holidays still?
Well, I think that we have talked a lot about Brother Toya. I think we're gonna let him rest a little bit.
But they're our president. It's our future president.
Exactly.
Joe Rogan
no, vice
and
president.
Toya. Well, Joe Rogan president, Brother Toya vice president.
2020.
2020. Just as long as you know. Check out Twitter. I've been making lots of tweets about it too.
Good. I saw that. We're gonna make that hashtag go big.
Oh, if it goes big, it's gonna be the best thing ever.
And the funny thing is that everybody's gonna get the thing with Joe Rogan for president 2020, and everybody in the America's like, who the fuck is this Brother Toya guy?
Who's this Toya? Rogan Toya.
What the fuck is the Toya care?
Oh, Toya care is gonna be the best.
Yeah. And he will just stand in the podium talking to the American people in their eyes and say, the Toya care. I will take care of you.
So true.
I think this is the best candidate in years.
Marcus, there hasn't been a candidate in years. I mean, the best candidate in years has been Brother Toya. I mean, it's been 20 years since we've had a candidate like Brother Toya for vice president.
That's true. So I'm excited, real excited. I think the whole world is excited.
I'm gonna write in Brother Toya for Joe Rogan and Brother Toya for presidency in 2020, no matter what. And what you should do is you should take Benji's his absentee ballot and write it in. Joe Rogan.
You can do the same thing as we can do when there is election. You can just choose another guy that's not registered to be. So you can just set in an option like I want this guy.
Yes, we can.
Then you should do it, and I will do.
Benji's.
I take Benji's number and I will go with him to probably the embassy.
No, you don't do that. They'll send it to his house. He just has to mail it in.
Oh, okay. So you don't go to the embassy to vote. You just send it by mail.
No, they'll send Benji a piece of paper, and you just gotta write what you want to on it. That's it.
Dude, I want to talk about something.
What do you want to talk about?
Do you watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I watch Game of Thrones.
Have you seen all the episodes, all the seasons?
Every single one.
Because I'm struggling.
Okay, what's wrong?
I have seen the first season 3 years ago.
Okay.
I saw it twice. And I didn't get it. So I saw this first season twice 2 years ago, and I didn't get it at all.
Okay. There's 7 different people that are fighting throughout the whole thing to become, I guess, the president, and it's just turned into a big war, and it just turns into a big fight, and now it's season 7, and it's sort of coming together, but
okay.
it takes a long time.
Yeah, everybody says, well, it's starting in season 3, you get everything. But I don't. So I'm actually starting now for the third time. I'm starting all over again on season 1. And I just want to say, I love the midget guy.
Oh, he's great. Peter Dinklage.
He's a good actor.
Oh, he's absolutely amazing.
So now I'm getting my third attempt to see the Game of Thrones because it's all over town with all like the season 7 is here and everything.
Yeah, everyone's winter finally came at the end of season 6. Winter finally came. You know,
Dude, it took a lot of years for that fucking winter to came.
Yeah, no shit, really. I mean, fuck. If it took, could you imagine if it took you that long to come anytime? I mean, God. I was like, normally it's like a 2 pumps and a chump and I come. but I mean, if it took me six years to finally get one off and came, I was like, come on, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, because and the thing is that when I first saw, I thought it took me a long time before I realized that the whole thing was named Winter is Coming. But I thought the first episode was called. They had names for each episode.
They do have a name for each episode, but I mean, the whole premise is Winter's Coming. It's ridiculous.
Okay, so it took them 6 years until the winter came.
Yes, Winter finally blew its load.
And that's also because I've seen some episodes where there is winter in the series.
That's correct. Yes, that's the north of the wall.
Exactly. So the winter was coming, and it had came.
It did come finally.
Exactly. It took them 6 years.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if a girl waited 6 years for you to come? She'd be so mad.
She probably would be happy.
No,
I think that's better than the 2 pumps.
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
they
6 years is probably a long time then.
Yeah, I don't know. 6 years is a long time, but 2 pumps is they. I mean, I guess sometimes. I mean, this is we're talking about back when we were single. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Whatever.
We leave the 6 years of coming and 2 pumps just to
yeah, exactly.
leave that. But okay, cool. So you have seen all the Game of Thrones.
It's good. Yeah, every Sunday. Is it a big party in on Oslo on Sundays?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, in America, huge parties. It's Game of Thrones night. It's Thursday on Sunday, 6 p.m. Be here. Huge parties.
Is? Oh.
Oh, everyone drinks wine, hangs out, watches them. Huge.
Huh. I think they had something when a new season coming up and they have the first episode. I think they have a screening of it, but nothing more than that.
Oh yeah, for the new season. Well, the new season. I mean, since it's the new season 7, every Sunday it's a brand new episode. Yeah. So,
man, I think it was last year they have this exhibition in Oslo where they traveling like stuff from the show around the world, and then they have a Game of Thrones expedition where
I bet they do,
where the king's chair was there, you can sit in it and all that.
Yeah, the rumor has it that Stod climbed the chair and sat on it the wrong way.
Playing with himself, holding that big sword.
He put the sword in the wrong end.
I am the king.
he thought he was gonna be king of the 7 kingdoms. What did they tell him?
Dude,
good
yeah.
Lord.
Well, okay, so then I'm gonna give this another try. I'm gonna spend all the free time I have rest of the vacation to see some Game of Thrones.
But no, it's pretty good. I mean, if you're sitting here because you're going to where are you going again? I forget.
I'm going to Spain tomorrow.
Okay, so you're going to Spain tomorrow. Hence why we're recording early time for you. So, yeah. But if you have just take a free hour when you go to bed. Before you go to bed, just before you say uno más cerveza. So don't say that. Just say, I'm going to go watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm not gonna take that last beer.
Yeah. No, no una más cerveza. No
No,
more beer.
no una cerveza, por favor.
Yeah, no. It's not, I love it when you say no or yeah or see. You make it very easy.
Exactly. So no, I'm gonna do that because I'm too bad to when I go to bed. I just say I'm going to bed and I go to bed instead. I'm
Oh,
had a
okay.
hard time laying in bed being awake because I can sleep like that. Then I won't
Oh, okay.
sleep.
So that's good.
But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best.
But you got to realize though too, it's 7. You have to watch 6 seasons of it, and they're all an hour long. I mean, and they're like 12 episodes
I
per
know.
thing, so it's long. I mean,
And
it's
that's
gonna
what
wait.
I know, and that's what I feel. I'm in a kind of hurry because I got 6 seasons to go through.
Then don't even worry about it. Then if you get around to it, who cares? If you don't, not a big deal.
Yeah, that's true. I got my whole life.
Marcus, you have if what you should do when you get home from vacation. What I would do: get home from vacation, enjoy your vacation. Don't care about Game of Thrones. Watch one episode a night. That's it. Get off work, watch one episode. It'll take you like 3 months. But hey, you'll get it finally done.
I will. Then I can be a part of this group telling, God, what an amazing show. It's the best show ever.
It sounds like Benji talking about the Patriots. The best team ever. Go Tom Brady. I love Tom Brady.
Oh, God, yeah. So, okay, well, I'm going to make it a try, and I'm kind of excited.
Well, I know you are. I can tell already. The way your little skitty voice is talking, and you're like, "Ooh, I'm a little schoolgirl."
Yeah.
Just don't say that around Stod, because Stod's gonna fucking probably come by and try to touch you in inappropriate places. Think you're a little kid.
Exactly. Oh, my God, yeah. I was thinking while I was driving the other day
Okay.
about Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I love Star Wars. And then I was
Okay.
and then I like to sit and think, and then I think that can you imagine if George Lucas put him in some hidden stuff in the movies?
Okay. So you want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
So my cousin is a Star Wars absolute fanatic. So the city of Seattle and around the West Coast, he dresses up as Luke Skywalker in the orange outfit,
Yeah.
and they hire him with a group of his friends to go around the Seattle. He got paid to go to the opening premiere of the new one, whatever it was, for 24 hours. They paid him like $1,000 for him to go just walk around, and he has a lightsaber and he wears the whole outfit, and he does a good job. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
And just
But
walk
yes.
around as Luke Skywalker.
Oh yes, and everyone takes photos with him. He went to Orlando this past year to go see whatever Harrison Ford, because it's the first time Harrison Ford was like public in like 8 years. And he would pay for photo. I mean, I'll send you photos of this. It's
Yeah,
pretty
please
entertaining.
do. Oh.
But yes, my cousin is a Star Wars groupie. Like I'm talking like if George Lucas could go over there and butt fuck him, he would accept it in a heartbeat.
Okay.
He'd be like, sorry, wifey, I have to take this.
Oh. But I was thinking that, what if, because you have the Force is with you and everything.
Yeah, the Force would be with him on that point.
Yeah, but can you imagine if the Force is something completely else? Maybe
the Force.
So the Force is something George Lucas made. He is the Force. He gave the Force to his wife.
well, I'm pretty sure he forced it in his wife, because look how ugly he is. I mean, he's an old fat man with fucking white hair. He definitely forces it in his wife.
I know, but that was when he was young. When he was young, he came up with the name Force, and then he used it. Now the whole world know the Force is with you. But think if it's actually something else from the beginning. So everybody's talking about George Lucas' sex life.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that'd be sort of
Yeah.
a good thing to say. I mean, the force is with you, Marcus. The force.
Maybe
Well-
his penis is the force. Just suck on it. Not the penis, but the question.
Shit. But yeah, the force will always be with him. But I mean, at the same time, if you want to go watch something crazy, you probably don't have it in Sweden. I mean, or Norway. Check out the movie called Dolomite.
Dolomite?
Dolemite. It's about a 70s pimp.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
I doubt it, but
Okay.
you'll find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna search for it.
But you'll love it. It's about a 70s pimp, and he tells the best. If you want to learn some new words, that's the one you want to talk. That's the one you want to hear.
I just listen to Cash when I learn some new words.
No, 1970s pimps are the best.
Ah, better than I mean, okay. I'm gonna see it.
You will. Oh no, I'll send you a link.
Do it.
I'll send it to you as soon as we're off the phone. As soon as this podcast is done, which probably should be done soon. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to you right now, and you'll text me back and just laugh.
I wanna see it. I can't wait.
Good.
It's sunny. It's sunny outside, and I'm gonna go out having a beer. I think.
Seriously?
I got a vacation.
Oh, you're on holiday. You can do what the fuck you want.
I can do what the fuck I want.
I'm gonna go grab a glass of
watch
wine then too,
maybe watch an episode of Game of Thrones.
or watch Dolomite. Watch the movie Dolomite.
Dolomite too. I'm gonna learn some new language words before I go down to Spain.
You shifty ass son of a bitch. You're gonna learn all that.
I know. Cool. Go to bed and have your beauty sleep so you're fresh for tomorrow's hard working day.
Oh, I won't work hard at all. Don't worry. I'll be fucking a lazy ass bitch.
Cool. That's good. Okay, buddy. Have a good sleep, and I talk to you next week.
Adios, motherfucker.
Sure. Bye. You have been listening to the Marcus and Dan podcast, your favorite weekly show. You can find us on Twitter, Marcus Dan Pod, and you find us on Facebook, Marcus and Dan Podcast. Go in there, like the page, write something, or you can go to YouTube or iTunes, subscribe to the show so you don't miss new episodes coming out your way. Peace out, bitches. See you next week.